they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you care.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Seems Valhalla won't let you that way unless you strike a bargain.
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective? Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield less influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead. Not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to it.
Big ball of light coming your way! Impressive!
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I were someone to be followed.
Your self-criticism, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir is right. You have the power, and I think the wisdom, to redefine what it means to you. To assert that power is to prove to yourself that the chair doesn't change you, doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are, why you serve.
There's the one Valhalla singled out for you. Behind you! Behind you! Got him! Count it, Valhalla! The way up should be clear now, whenever you're ready. little things.
Hello again, Kratos! And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you. A little something to remember by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment. Watching you think? What a thrill. What is that?
Bifrost magic.
Not my favorite. Try another weapon, idiot. Missed these slippery bastards, haven't you? Ruthless as ever. Incoming dive! From behind, incoming! A Minotaur. Now we'll see who's half a man. Charging at us! Well, there's one ordeal done with. Shield! Strike it! Now! Incoming back here! Behind you, idiot! I suppose Valhalla's impressed with that kill. How interesting! A dragon bird! I hope it pecks you to death! Mind the tail, you imbecile! might want to pick up the pace. Unless you want everything to get more difficult. Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Maximum challenge, maximum reward. Oh, this, I want to say, troglodyte? You're right, you lummox! Charging at us! Sever the link already! You've opened a way forward in blood-soaked and savage ways. Well, that was demoralizing. Having a choice regarding your fate must be nice.
Brother, I'm back.
Kratos, I've been awaiting your return. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see? Defend yourself! Just a subtle shift in weight. Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Darkness come, your curve!
You better get into the light, brother.
Having fun yet? Time's up! Well struck, Kratos. Darkness come. Your curve. Exquisite rain.
There's light over there, brother. Behind you, watch out!
I yield. I yield.
Good then.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days?
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.
The resilient warrior dances with change, easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Great progress, but always more to be done.
You'll beat Valhalla at its own game. I know it.
Who wouldn't want to buy a slightly more hospitable environment?
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils. This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking the means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Kratos, how well do you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things. She could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you. Letting yourself remember. That is important.
And Sigrun, I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Ram's Hall and had been for as long as I've known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I am mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it. There's the one Valhalla's marked. Above you! Watch out! On your right!
Behind you! Incoming!
Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Splendid! I think we're being fair to take the way up now.
Arch, brother! Your shield, brother! Use it, yeah?
Certainly aren't that pledge.
Guess you're not done with me yet, Kratos. All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You wanted the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you, or something. Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me. Song attack! Break the tether, quickly! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused? A centaur? I don't usually get this close. Incoming charge! Well, better them than us. Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account. Kill a monster, I see. Well slain, Kratos. Shit, Skipper. Warriors. Valhalla? Seems superfluous, but alright. Hit the glowy one before it closes in! Hey, Loghead, focus on the important one! Incoming charge! From behind! Incoming! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? Guess you've paid your dues to Valhalla for now. It's in the ground! Okay, you've killed everything. Incoming dive! Right side, you bastard! Untether yourself, man! I'm behind you!
let him pull us!
Wait, stupid! No lost souls to be found in this desert. Just a bunch of kill-thirsty reprobates who can't seem to get out of your mind. That should be enough slaughter to earn your way up. What will he choose?
back again. Still not used to that.
Ah, the end of another gauntlet. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that's the word.
Defend yourself! Your mastery of rage is commendable. Arms up! Be ready!
The box we saw you open in the scrying pool. What was inside exactly?
Fear, deceit, vanity, hatred.
Amplifying what the gods already possess. But what else, Kratos?
Come on! Defend yourself! Come on! Always impressive, Kratos. Impressive! Don't get distracted. Huxon!
The right one's flowing!
Tight!
Be ready!
A legendary anger.
Behind you, brother!
Huxon!
Death and rebirth. Embrace the cycle.
He's a natural warrior, but so are you. Come on, dust yourself off, man.
You are proving yourself to Valhalla.
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
Air.
Use this. You're breaking free from conventions. Don't stop now. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
Continue.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill. It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now.
Keep your eyes on the horizon, General.
A chance to bargain with Valhalla itself.
You must admire Tyr's skill after so long in captivity. But don't hold back.
Sigrun, dear, as Kratos and I have been off the beaten path, so to speak, I'm curious as to the state of the realms.
Well, since my sisters and I returned to our old Valkyrie duties, the souls of the damned no longer find the gates of Helheim closed to them. So...
No more Hellwalkers spilling into the other realms? Grand!
I can't say no Hellwalkers are left in the realms, but there are fewer. Grasvelger seemed pleased. Or at least I think that's what her expression meant.